two of the biggest names in travel insurance, but when your trip is on the line, who really has your back? On one side, the globally trusted Allianz Travel, and on the other, the popular, comprehensive Travel Guard. Let's cut through the marketing talk and see what really matters. We'll put each to the test, giving points for what counts and reveal the true winner at the end. You might be surprised which policy comes out ahead. Here's everything we're gonna look at. Think of it as our travel insurance roadmap. We're breaking it down by price and value, medical coverage, trip cancellation, global reach, ease of purchase, and how customizable those plans really are. Got all that? Cool, let's get rolling. Okay, first up, price and value. Allianz is like that friend who's really reliable but maybe asks you to split the dinner bill down to the last cent. Their bundled coverage is solid and they throw in discounts now and then, but yeah. Their premiums are often a bit higher than some budget picks. Now Travel Guard swoops in with more flexible pricing. Seriously, you can strip it down to what you need or add on fancy extras for baggage, adventures, you name it. The upfront price is lower, and here's the kicker, every add-on starts to creep that cost up fast. If you're on a tight budget, Travel Guard probably gets you further. Next, medical coverage. Honestly, both Allianz and Travel Guard are pretty stacked here. Allianz brings you robust emergency medical, evacuation, and even dental. But if you go for their cheaper plans, the payout caps might not cover everything. Travel Guard has high medical limits if you spring for them and even offers hospital of choice in their top plans. But yeah, double-check the fine print, sometimes there are little exclusions hiding in there. Overall, this one's actually a tie, they both cover your bases beautifully as long as you're reading the details. On to trip cancellation and interruption. Allianz honestly is kind of a rock star here. Tons of reasons are covered and you can even upgrade to a cancel for any reason option, which is like the insurance holy grail. But heads up, not all plans let you do this. Travel Guard, on the other hand, starts strong with decent base coverage and also offers CFAR, but at a steeper price and the base reimbursement cap is lower. If you're paranoid about trip delays, I'll say Allianz just edges this round. Oh, and did you know? Allianz actually insures over 55 million travelers every year. That is a wild number, like imagine everyone in California and Texas all holding an Allianz policy. Makes you feel kind of safe knowing that, doesn't it? Shifting gears to global reach. If you want serious worldwide backup, Allianz is, well, they're everywhere. Offices on almost every continent, 24/7 multilingual support, and just a killer track record for handling international claims. Sometimes, sure, support can be slow in those crazy peak travel months, but it's rare to find a more global company. Travel Guard does have a global network too, but you might notice it feels patchier, and often it comes down to their local partners. Allianz takes this by a landslide. Alright, ease of purchase and support. Allianz is surprisingly high-tech for an old-school insurance brand. Their app is actually great, you get digital wallet cards, and their hotline is open 24/7. Filing a claim online? Super fast. Only thing, once in a while their website gets glitchy, which is kind of relatable, honestly. Travel Guard is no slouch either. You can get help by phone, app, or even through a broker, and their pre-travel advice is on point. Sometimes though, your claim status just takes ages to update. Still good, but Allianz is just a little smoother here. Last up, plan variety and customization. Allianz keeps things simple. You've got easy tiers, one trip, all trips, or premier. It's clean and quick, but if you're super picky about every little detail, you might feel a bit boxed in. Travel Guard, though, is the playground for customization nerds. Tiers from basic all the way up to wild adventure plans, then bolt on extra coverage for sports, rental cars, pets, whatever you need. But honestly, for newbies, that can get overwhelming. Still, if control's what you want, Travel Guard wins this round. Let's pop everything onto a radar chart real quick. You'll see Allianz totally dominates global reach and stands out in cancellation and support. But if you zoom in on flexibility and price, Travel Guard gets the edge. They both go toe-to-toe on medical stuff, which is reassuring. So here's how I'd sum it up. If you need global, reliable, no-headache coverage, especially if you're traveling overseas, Allianz is probably your best bet. They're just so solid. But if you care about customizing or you're adding in adventure sports or just want to pick and choose exactly what you need, Travel Guard lets you do that. Honestly, there's no bad pick here, it just depends on your style. If you found this helpful and want even more travel insurance breakdowns, go ahead and subscribe for all the latest tips. It might just save your next trip.